Hi, my name is Penny. Welcome to this yoga practice. Today's focus is on Svadhishraana, the sacral chakra. This is the second chakra of the seven chakra system. And we have many chakras in the body, but the main one is the seven that run this energy channel that runs up your spine from your root chakra all the way up to the top of your head. And today we are going to focus on the second chakra, the sacral chakra, Svadhisthana. The color is orange. That's why I have this lovely orange sweater on, not necessarily my color, but it's nice to use. The element is water. The emotion is movement and moving forward, desire. It is creativity. And when you don't have those things, your emotions can be in the negative is fear. So we're going to be working with those emotions today. So we have many mudras that actually go with the second chakra. And one of them is you can just place your left hand on your right hand and just set that on your lap. And that can be a mudra. But I'm going to show you one that awakens and balances the second chakra. And that is, you'll have your hands here in front. We're going to take our index finger and place them together, and then take our middle finger and cross it over and bring it to the thumb. So the thumbs will be in front. And then take the pinky and the ring finger and just fold them into your palm. And this can be a mudra to awaken the sacral chakra. There's several others. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments and I will answer those for you. So let's go ahead and do a meditation and a mantra. And the mantra can be whatever you choose, but I'm going to suggest one that you focus on 3 things that you'd like to create or 3 desires that you would like to move forward with. So 3 creative or 3 desirable things you can mix and match. And just close your eyes and take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in and exhale, and just focus on your creative goals, your desired goals, and the ability to achieve those. If you can't think of anything, you can just focus on love and focus on anything that would help you accomplish the things in your life that you would like to see happen. So go ahead and take a breath in. Take your hands out of your mudra and just shake them out. And if you're sitting on a block, let's go ahead and just move that out of the way. And we're actually going to start on our backs. So come onto your back. You can take your blocks and we're going to go into a bound angle laying down pose. So bring your feet together and your knees on the block. And lay your back down. Put your left hand on your abdominals and your right hand over your heart. You can close your eyes if you'd like. And just take a breath in. And exhale. And breathe in again. And exhale. And one more time, take a breath in. Exhale. If you'd like, go ahead and move those blocks out of the way. Take your knees and pull them into your chest. And go ahead and give your sacrum a nice massage. Now, the sacral chakra actually starts right up above your sacrum, around S1 and L4 and 5. So let's go ahead and massage that area. Just getting really nice into your back, nice in your sacrum. Pull your abdominals in and roll that in one direction and roll the other direction. And go ahead and give yourself a hug. Take your right arm and your left arm around your knees, and you can just hold on to your knees or just clasp your elbows if you can. Push your sacrum down into the floor, giving your knees a nice hug. Now go ahead and grab your knees, and let's do one happy baby before we come up off of this. Go ahead and take your right leg out, your left leg out, and rock on that sacrum and that low back, bringing some energy into the low back. It's got to be great to be able to start your practice in happy baby. All right, so take a breath in. Exhale. Let's go ahead and place our feet down on the floor. And let's go into a round of bridge. So push your feet into the floor, bring your hips up to the ceiling, squeeze your glutes, and you can leave your hands at your side or you can clasp them behind your back and push up. And take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, squeeze those glutes. And one more time, take a breath in. And as you exhale, let's go ahead and roll down onto our back and bring our knees back into our chest and just give our sacrum one extra massage. Now, when you're ready, go ahead and push up into a seated position and back into your child's pose. So let's go ahead and start in child's pose. Hands can be out in front. And if you would like, you can bring your palms up for a receiving position. And take a breath in and exhale. Opening up that sacrum, breathe in again. Exhale. And one more time. Just give a nice stretch for that sacrum. Now go ahead and push up from your child's pose, push into your downward facing dog, and let's go ahead and pedal those dogs out. Press your heels down onto the floor, pull your abdominals in, and just move your knees back and forth, move your hips a little bit, use some exaggeration on your hips, hover your knees over the floor, come back into your downward facing dog. And one more time, hover those knees over the floor, pulling in your abdominals, and bring those heels back to the floor. And when you're ready, take a breath in, and as you exhale, walk your feet to your hands to the top of the mat. And let's go ahead and just hang there for just a moment. Knees are bent. Take a breath in. And exhale. Let's go ahead and bring your hands to the floor and move your hips just a little bit more, opening up the backs of your legs, bringing some movement into those hips, that low back. Exhale, go ahead and fold forward and let's roll one vertebrae at a time until you're up into the standing position. So we're going to do a couple of sun salutation A's from here. So take a breath in, bring your arms up. As you exhale, fold forward, flat back, bring your hands onto the floor and jump or step into your plank. Bring your knees down, chin and chest to the floor, belly on the floor. Take a breath in and come into your cobra pose. So take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, forehead down. Push up into your plank pose and come back into your child's pose. So take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale. And push up into your downward facing dog. I see we have Hannigan here. And push back into that downward facing dog. So from your downward facing dog, walk to meet your hands into a forward fold. Go ahead and bend your knees, right and left, right and left. And when you're ready, roll up into your standing position. Let's do one more time. So bring our arms up into the air. Hands into prayer as you exhale, forward fold. Flat back, step or jump into your plank position. Hannigan's here. And come down either knees, chest, and chin, or from plank into chaturanga, down to your belly. Take a breath in and push up into your cobra. Take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, forehead down. Now take a breath in, and when you exhale, go ahead and push up into your plank, into your downward facing dog, and pedal out those feet. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, you can jump or walk. Since Hannigan's here, I'm just going to walk into my forward fold. And just forward fold from here. Take a breath in and exhale. And when you're ready, roll up one vertebra at a time until you're in your standing position. Bring hands into prayer. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, let's go ahead and step that right leg back into your warrior one. Now, warrior one can be done with hands on hips or with your hands in the air. It's up to you. So take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. And exhale one more time, warrior one. And exhale, hands down to the floor. Step that left foot back. Now you're in your plank. Let's do an upward facing dog. So come to upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, walk or jump into that forward fold. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll up one vertebra at a time until you're in Mountain Tadasana. Now from here, you can leave your hands on your hips or bring your hands up into the air. And let's go ahead and step back with that left foot into your warrior one. So take a breath in and exhale. Remember, you always have the option of your hands at your hips. And take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale. And one more time, take a breath in. As you exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Step back into your plank. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, and hold. Take a couple of breaths right here in this position. And when you're ready, either walk or jump into your forward fold, flat back, forward fold, and roll all the way up into your Mountain Tadasana. So from here, we're going to do a couple of things into Warrior Two. So take a breath in, and as you exhale, step back with that left leg and come into your Warrior Two. She's got a toy here. So from here, come into that Warrior Two and hold. And we're going to bring a little bit of movement into this Warrior Two. So from Warrior Two, take a breath in. As you exhale, go into Reverse Warrior. Breathe in, and as you exhale, go into an angle pose. Follow your hands. Breathe in. Exhale into Reverse Warrior. Breathe in. Exhale, angle. One more time, Reverse Warrior. And one more time, angle pose. And come back into that Warrior Two. Straighten that right leg. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side. Bend that left leg. You're in the Warrior Two. If your arms are ever tired, your hands are at your hips. Take a breath in. As you exhale, reverse your warrior on this left side. Breathe in. Exhale, angle. Breathe in. Exhale into your reverse warrior. Breathe in. exhale into your angle. One more time, reverse warrior. And one more time, your angle. And come back up into that warrior two. From here, go ahead and straighten your legs out. Hands on hips. Step back to the front of your mat. Ground yourself back into the floor. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, step that left leg back one more time. And let's go ahead and do some goddess. So from here, take your toes to each corner of the mat. Pull your abdominals in and come into a squat. Now you can stay right here, or you can bring your arms out. What we're going to do is get some movement into our hips here. Into our ribs. Our hips are going to stay pretty steady. So take a breath in. Hands can be up in gratitude and receiving. And take a breath in and exhale and go ahead and reach to that right a couple times. And now reach to that left a couple times. And right and left and right and left. And one more time right. And one more time left. Your legs are probably burning just a little bit. And when you're ready, go ahead and stand up. Bring your hands back onto your hips. One more time, let's go ahead and go into that goddess squat. And this time, bring your hands onto just above your knees. Take a breath in. As you exhale, right shoulder, left knee. Breathe in. Left shoulder, right knee. This feels really good on your low back. Come to the center. Take a breath in. Right shoulder, left knee. Left shoulder, right knee. Breathe in. Right shoulder, left knee. And left shoulder, right knee. Come back up into your goddess squat and just go ahead and stand. From here, go ahead and bring your toes towards each other. We're going to do a wide-legged forward fold. Bring your hands, place them on your hips, bring your elbows back. Take your chest forward, take a breath in, and as you exhale, come forward. You can bend your knees slightly. Place your hands on the floor, and you can bring your legs out as far as you'd like. Bring your hands as far back as they're comfortable going. Try to line them up with the heels. You can bend your knees slightly and just come forward more into the balls of your feet. And take a breath in. And exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time. Take a breath in. Exhale. Take your hands and push yourself back into a flat back position. Arms out to the sides or onto your hips, and come back up. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, step back up to the top of your mat. From here, let's go ahead and bring your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, flat back. Exhale, either jump or step into your chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Press your heels down, pedal out those legs a little bit, pull in your abdominals, come back to your intention for your sacral chakra. And either walk or jump into your seated position. And let's go into Dandasana, staff pose. So take your legs out in front, pull your abdominals in, put your hands either on blocks, so they're right beside you, or just on the floor. Straighten your back, take a breath in. And as you exhale, bring your arms up, breathe in. And as you exhale, come forward, bringing your hands either onto your ankles or your feet. You can always use a strap. And take a breath in. And as you exhale, just come forward. And instead of focusing on trying to get your head to your knees, focus on getting your abdominals onto your thighs for this one here. You can always bend your knees slightly. Take a breath in. And exhale. Breathe in again. And exhale one more time. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and push yourself up back into your staff pose. Pull your knees into your chest. And let's go ahead and come into a bound angle pose here, just a butterfly pose. You can take your blocks and put those underneath your knees if you'd like. Pull your toes towards you, straighten out your back, take a breath in. And as you exhale, just come forward. And drop your head and get a nice stretch in that back. And take a breath in. And exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in and push up from that bound angle pose. Now you can sit on a block if you'd like, or just on the floor. We're going to take our legs out as far possible as you can. Whatever is the most comfortable. Toes need to face the ceiling. As you take a breath in, put your right hand on your right leg, and the left arm is just going to come up. And take a breath in. And exhale, straightening out that left side. Take a breath in, nice stretch on that left side. And exhale, breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. Exhale, come back up into center. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, go to that left side, stretching the right side out. So take a breath in, follow your eyes with your hands, and place your hands. Hannigan really wants to play. On this left toe. Now you don't have to bring your hands to your toes. You can just leave them there and get a nice stretch. Leave them in the air. Get a nice stretch in this right side. So take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. And as you exhale, come back up. So leaving your legs out in this wide-legged position, you are welcome, of course, to sit up on a block. You're also welcome to put a block out in front. So take a breath in, and as you exhale, just come forward. And if you'd like, place your head on a block, opening up the hamstrings, opening up your low back. Take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. As you exhale, go ahead and push out of this wide-legged fold. Use your arms to push those knees back in. Let's go ahead and turn towards the side of our mat and do pigeon. So take your right leg, bring it forward, take your left leg to the back, and you can always stay in this deer pose for this if you'd like. So I'm going to do pigeon. So I'm going to come up here. Now for pigeon, if you'd like, take that left foot back and go ahead and grab that with your hand and get a nice stretch in the front of your quadriceps. You are welcome to use a block underneath your hips for this to help square out your hips. And take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in, and as you exhale, just come forward into a really nice pigeon. Come back to your focus. 3 things that you desire to have happen, 3 creative things you're working on, 3 things that you love. Take a breath in and exhale. And breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and push out of that pigeon. And let's step back into your downward facing dog. Pedal out that dog a little bit. Pull your abdominals in. Downward facing dog really helps the back, puts it back into neutral. And let's go ahead and take that left foot and bring that left knee forward into your pigeon on this left side. Now, you're welcome, of course, to take that block and place that underneath your hips. You're welcome to take that right leg back and to do a pigeon to open up the front of your hamstrings. So you get this one. Blocks are really nice because they help with balance. Take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. When you're ready, go ahead and drop that right leg down and come forward anywhere you'd like in your pigeon. And you are welcome to take that block and place it under your head, leave it under your hips, whatever you'd like. Opening up the sides of those hips. And back to your focus. Take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again and exhale. And one more time, take a breath in. Exhale, push back out of that pigeon pose and back into your downward facing dog and just pedal that out. Push your heels towards the floor. They don't have to touch, that's okay. You can come up on your toes. And when you're ready, either walk or jump into your seated position one more time into Dandasana, staff pose. Take a breath in. As you exhale, fold forward, and you'll feel quite a bit more stretch in your back and your hamstrings. And this time you can just let your head fall. And breathe in and exhale. And one more time, go ahead and push up. Let's roll back onto our backs. Bring our knees into our chest. And go ahead and roll your knees one direction, massaging your sacrum. And go the other direction. And give yourself a hug. Take your left arm around your knees and your right arm around your knees. As much as you can, push your sacrum onto the floor. And take a breath in. And exhale. And breathe in again. And exhale. And when you're ready, Shavasana. So knees can stay together in this restorative position with your feet apart, your knees together. Left hand on the abdominals, right hand on the heart. Or if you're ready, you can just straighten out your legs. Close your eyes. Come back to your intention. Come back to 3 things you love, 3 things you desire, 3 things of creativity that you would like to do. Relax your feet, your ankles, your mind, your back. Now stay in this Shavasana as long as you can. In this place of gratitude, focusing on that sacral chakra. Now, if you have places to go, things to do, just take a breath in, go ahead and roll onto one side and push up into a seated position. If you would like, please stay in that Shavasana. You can just let this ending roll over the top of you. So if you'd like, and you're in your seated position, hands into prayer, thumbs to your forehead to remind you to have loving thoughts, hands to your mouth to remind you to have loving words and loving communications, hands to your heart reminding you to have love for yourself and for everything around you. Namaste. Thank you so much for participating in this sacral chakra focused yoga session today, and we'll see you again very soon. Namaste. Take care of yourself and each other.